Hi, this is Linz from Sweet Natured, and this is our look at whether an MSC cruise is right for you. As always, I'm joined by Marky.
Hello.
Hello, who put the video together, and this is my first time watching, so let's see what we can see.
Well, as you said, Linz, we're going to take a look at whether an MSC cruise is right for you.
Yes.
We're going to be looking at pricing, accommodation, bar and drinks, entertainment and relaxing, and, of course, where it goes and why it might not be for you.
The full shebang.
The full shebang. But we're going to start off with how does MSC compare price-wise to other cruise lines?
Yeah.
And it's got a reputation that it's a cheaper cruise line. I don't think that's unfair to say that.
Budget, I guess.
Yeah, more budget. When you actually look at it, it's actually very similar priced. You can see here I'm comparing MSC on a Northern European cruise to P&O in a second.
Yeah.
The MSC one works out at $1,358 for an interior cabin for 7 nights. Mm-hmm. And the P&O one is actually a little bit cheaper at $998.
Oh, that does surprise me.
Now, there's offers on at different times.
Yeah.
I haven't selected the select package and things like that. I've just gone with the most basic of each other. And MSC does have offers on very often.
Yeah.
I just happened to pick it when there were no real offers on there.
But in reality, people look at both when they're looking.
Yeah, when you're coming out of the UK, people will generally compare P&O and MSC price-wise.
Yeah.
When you're in the Caribbean, however,
Yes.
if you look at MSC again, interior starting at $779, not that much more for an ocean view, a couple of £100 more for there. Princess, an interior one, is $728.
Oh.
Now again, that's on its basic package,
Yeah.
not adding any of the bits on. But you do have taxes and fort fees on top of that, not 4Ps. Now, interestingly, I also looked at Royal Caribbean's new Icon of the Seas.
Oh.
An interior room for them on pretty much the same itinerary
Yes.
is just short of $5,000.
It's that new ship pricing, isn't it, for that one?
It is. Accommodation.
Yes.
MSC's probably got one of the widest options of accommodation, certainly on the bigger ships, on the newer ships.
I totally agree.
And yeah, they start off on sort of the interior ones, but even interior, you've got interior cabins in the yacht club.
Yes, you do, yeah.
And then you've got deluxe interior and studio interior. So there's pretty much something to fit every budget, whether you want that interior, an ocean view, a balcony.
Or whatever travel size as well.
Yeah, whether you're going sort of just as a solo traveller, a couple, a family.
Yes.
There's pretty much something for everyone
You're
in
covered,
there.
yeah.
Now, when we last went on Yacht Club, and we put an upgrade through for the duplex, because they do run the upgrade ones, and that's definitely worth having a look at, because even if you booked an interior, there's a chance that you can put a bid in for something a bit fancier.
Which we did.
Before we move on, would you like to invite people to subscribe, Linz?
I would love to invite people to subscribe. Thank you, if you already have done. It always makes me smile when it goes up, and I'm sad when it goes down.
And if you could press that like button as well, that'd be fantastic. You can see us on our other social media, and if you'd like to support the channel more, click join and have a look at our little trailer for our membership.
Thank you.
Food and dining.
My favourite.
You like the food and dining, but as well as drinks, to be fair.
Yeah, I like food and I like drinks.
And if you can combine them,
I really like that.
Now, MSC's got a reputation, in my opinion, a little bit unjust, that its food isn't that great.
Yeah, we have seen it. Yeah, people. Yeah.
Now, the main dining room, like other main dining rooms on the other big cruise lines, can be hit and miss.
Yeah.
We've had good food and we've had bad food on MSC,
Everybody,
P&O, Princess in the main dining rooms. It's just one of them things.
Sometimes what they offer is not for you on that day.
No. Now, Yacht Club, its main dining room, which is where we can see you're in there now, was some of the best food that we've had on any cruise ship.
I loved it.
Yeah, and we're not just talking sort of comparable to this, but look at your beef Wellington.
Oh, that beef Wellington was so good.
That beef Wellington was better than we had at Gordon Ramsay's restaurant.
It was.
Where he's renowned for that.
It was so good.
So when you're talking about that food on there, I do think that, yeah, the main dining room, and depending on what class you've chose to go within there, and by that I mean they have things like the Aura, the Bellissima,
Which
depends which restaurant you're in.
Yeah.
Which type of accommodation you're in depends which restaurant you're in.
Yes.
And some of them, there's literally like a centimetre between the tables. I think that can make the experience a little bit different.
Yeah, especially if you're there on a romantic holiday or something.
Yeah. Now, obviously, when you're in Yacht Club, you are paying that chunk more.
Yeah.
You wouldn't expect it. The speciality restaurants, we thought were great.
We did think they were great. I didn't love Indochine. I loved it here.
Indoshine's the only one that you weren't as keen on. This one,
this.
Holler Tacos and Cantina.
Loved Holler and Tacos.
Which is absolutely brilliant. And it's an all-you-can-eat one for, it wasn't that much, right? It's $17 or something like that.
$17.99, I think, euros it was.
Right. So it wasn't expensive at all.
Tres leche cake.
That was delicious.
It
Wasn't
was so good.
So when you look at the speciality dining on there, you got this, you got the butcher's cut, you got Indochine, you've got the Japanese teppanyaki, you got the sushi. They're all extra.
They are, but you can get a package though, can't you?
You can, and it's definitely worth getting the package before
you get on.
You get onto it.
Yeah.
Because it does work out considerably cheaper.
It does. It does. Oh, that orange wine. I can't remember. It was like a sake wine, wasn't
That was
it?
in the sushi restaurant, wasn't
Yeah, it was so good. Now, I wouldn't recommend wearing white when you go to the sushi place. It was white night and I made a boo-boo there.
To be fair, you didn't get it down yet.
I didn't. It was a miracle.
But we are showing the specialty restaurants here. And, when we're talking about the food and what's included and not, this is extra. We've already said that.
But we do like to budget, and you can budget too for it. You can get in an entry level and then sort of build it up as you want to, can't you? That's the beauty of it.
There's a belief a lot of people think that the food should be good enough in the main dining room that you don't need to do that.
Yeah.
Now, the food's not bad in their main dining room. The food in the Yacht Club dining room was fantastic.
Amazing.
We definitely didn't need to go out there, but we wanted the experiences of trying some of the other ones, and I'm really glad we did.
Yes.
Was it that they were better than what we were getting in the Yacht Club? No, they were just different.
Yeah. Yeah.
We weren't going to get this in the Yacht Club.
Yeah.
Room service and their pizzas in particular.
Their pizzas are amazing.
There is a lot of debate as to who has the best pizza at sea. So some people say Princess, some people say Oceania, others say other ones.
MSC, yeah.
I don't think anyone says Royal Caribbean.
No.
But the MSC one
is
fantastic. They make their own mozzarella on board.
It's so good. Their pizza is so good.
We were very impressed.
Yeah.
And they've got the pizzeria in the buffet area.
Yes.
Ice cream you do pay extra for.
Yeah, the gelato.
Yeah. Bars and drinks, your second favourite topic, or maybe even your first favourite topic.
I do like. I wasn't a fan of Rob the Robot.
No, but you like the drinks.
It was all right.
It's not that.
I've got a plan for him one day.
You can tell us about it another day.
Okay.
Because we're going to talk about the packages.
Okay.
You've got 5 different packages that you can get on there. The premium extra package, which is what we had on our last cruise, that's actually included when you're in the Yacht Club, so you're not paying any more for that.
No, and you should bear that in mind when you look at the prices and go, ouch.
Yeah, because if you're thinking we're going to spend €70 a day, which is what we're looking at there in the Caribbean, 66 in Europe, and you multiply that up if you're on a 7-day cruise, then you might not be that far away from getting an upgrade to possibly going in a Yacht Club interior.
If I were going to do an interior, I'd do a Yacht Club interior.
Yeah, absolutely, because you're getting all those other benefits. The bars we really enjoyed. Some of them were a little bit crowded. It's a big ship.
Yes.
So, you do have to be aware of that. This one at L'Atelier was fairly quiet, but the other side of it was really busy.
Yeah.
So, and this one was rammed from start to finish.
Yeah, and especially in an evening, which we are looking at now.
Yeah, well, the bar is just to the left as we're looking here, because we're looking at entertainment now. And it is a very diverse lineup of entertainment that you get on MSC. You have got those parties, and as you can see, we were on Virtuoso on that one. It's a big ship. It was packed.
Yeah.
But you get opera, you get ballet, you get magicians.
Yeah.
You get comedians. You do get quite a wide range.
Well, this was in Europe as well, so they sort of play to a number of languages and people, different nationalities. So they make sure that you can understand, even if it's not in your language, what is actually happening.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the language side of things, on MSC, you will get the announcements in sort of 4 or 5 languages, depending on sort of the makeup of the passengers on that particular cruise.
Yeah, which is not good if you like an afternoon nap and you've got people embarking and disembarking as you in an afternoon.
Well, that's one of the other things to consider from an MSC point of view, which is both a good and a bad.
Yeah.
That on most cruise lines, you start and finish at the same port.
Usually you do, yes.
That's generally the thing. Whereas MSC, you can schedule with them to get off at a different port.
Yeah.
But also, every port that they stop at is an embarkation and a disembarkation.
In Europe, especially. Yeah.
Now, that may not apply in sort of South Africa. It may not apply in South America. I honestly can't say because we've not been on an MSC cruise there.
No.
But it certainly does in Europe.
Yes.
Which means that every port, you've got all the stuff going on like you have on an embarkation day.
Yeah.
Back to the entertainment, though.
Yeah.
You also even get like an Elvis.
You get an Elvis.
You get an Elvis. It's the first Elvis tribute I've seen on a cruise. But you've got things like the bowling on board. You do pay extra for that.
Yeah.
You've got the rope courses and the water park at the back. You don't pay extra for that.
No, but I think you do on P&O, don't you?
P&O have started charging for theirs.
Yeah.
Certainly on Arvia, they've charged for it. You've just got to sign a waiver and you get into there.
It's a big waiver.
It is a big waiver. I didn't read it. But they've got fun things as well, like the Formula One stuff in there.
Yeah.
From a relaxation point of view, for a big ship, it's actually not too bad to find places to relax in. Mm-hmm. You have got the thermal suite. Again, this is an extra.
Yes.
But the hot tubs, the whirlpools, the jacuzzis that are throughout the ship, they're included. It's a nice sized pool. It's not as long as it looks because there's a bit in the middle.
Yeah.
Which is for walking across. But when the waves are sufficiently high,
you can
swim over it, and we did see that.
Yeah.
But you've got plenty of areas around the ship where, in sunnier climes, you would be relaxing out there, and they do get very busy when it is sunny.
I would take a little recce around the ship and find a hot tub that looks away from the centre, and make that your hot tub.
Yeah, but in short, it's not hard to find things to do. You know, I hadn't included trivia and everything else in there.
No.
But on there. Itineraries. MSC, I think, is currently the 4th largest cruise company. It's the largest shipping company in the world.
Yeah.
Whereas a cruise company is the 4th largest. But it actually has one of the biggest itinerary ranges.
Yes.
Because not only does it do the Mediterranean, where everyone is used to, and Caribbean.
Yeah.
But as I touched on very briefly earlier.
You did.
It does places like South America.
Yes.
It does South Africa.
I wouldn't say it does expedition cruising, but it does cruising to a lot of warm places.
It does. I mean, when you're looking on there, the different places, even places like Namibia, but it also does world cruises. Namibia even. Thank you. It does the world cruises each year.
Yes.
You know, which you associate that more generally with the smaller luxury ships.
Yeah.
Or ones maybe like Cunard.
Yes.
You don't necessarily associate it as much with them.
No.
Now, why might it not be for you?
Very, very busy.
They are. And it doesn't matter whether you're on the biggest ships, you're sort of Virtuosa size, Seaside, Europa class. They're all pretty busy.
Yeah.
They are family ships.
Yes.
You can see them swimming over that bit that we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
But they do tend to be very busy.
Yeah.
The yacht club is a ship within a ship. It feels more like 2 different ships because you have the yacht club, which is very quiet, and then you come out into this side and it's not.
No, but I think that's good for yacht club for people. If you like to get a bit of hustle and bustle and buzz, go to that side and then stay in the yacht club.
Yeah, absolutely. And for me, that might be one of the reasons why it is for you or it's not for you.
Yes, you have to escape.
Yeah, it could be that you really don't like this style of entertainment, the Elvis, the ballet, the opera. You're looking for the big shows like Royal Caribbean do, or it might be that you're looking for more adult entertainment and not as family sort of focused. Yeah. But final thoughts. I think MSC is a great cruise line. Especially if you are a family.
Yeah.
They are very, very geared up to that. You can often find some absolute bargains.
You can.
more so than a lot of the other cruise lines.
Yes.
And if you do want to splash out, the yacht club side of it, in comparison to more comparable premium ones, is actually very reasonably priced.
If we go back, when we go back on MSC, we will be back in the yacht club, because I like that best of both worlds.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you do compare it to going on, some of the more premium lines, you look at sort of Celebrity Retreat or NCL Haven, which is what you're comparing that to, it's generally about half the price as a comparison.
Yeah.
So whilst it's not cheap, it is good value compared to the other ones that you might look at.
Yes, and you get your drinks package, unlike if you were saying fancy on Cunard in Princess or Queen's Grill.
Yeah, absolutely. There are some bits that annoy me on there. Yeah, in particular, there's a big push to upsell.
Oh, goodness, there is. There's a little pop-up rostrum
every 10 yards.
Yes.
They will try and sell you stuff on a constant basis. And it's not just on the first day, because there's an embarkation every day that you're in a port.
Yeah.
It's constant. And they will be constantly trying to encourage you to buy a little bit more, which I don't necessarily want that.
No, you have to run the gauntlet with it.
You do. But if that's the only thing that I find that really kind of gets my goat a little bit on it, then it's kind of trivial, really. And that's the end of another video.
Well, thank you, darling. Wowzers. Thank you for watching, and have a lovely day.